So I made a commitment to start updating the vlog more often, and a lot has happened since then. I've really doubled down on this channel. I can't afford to not give this everything that I have. Somebody asked me when I told them that I plan on being a full-time YouTuber within the next 2 to 3 years. They said, "How long have you wanted to do that?" And I said, since I was in high school, I guess, since I first made a YouTube channel in 2007. Nobody was making money on YouTube like that back then. And so maybe I didn't really know that that's exactly what I wanted to do, but I knew I wanted to do something creative. I knew I wanted to do something that had to do with the camera and editing and entertaining people, getting reactions out of people. This has always been what I wanted to do. I'm finally doing it. Even though I'm not making a penny off of this channel yet, I believe that I'm on the right path. When I see that my channel's gotten millions of views in the last 28 days and that I've gained thousands of subscribers each month for the last couple of months now, it just shows me that I'm doing something right, even if I didn't know what I was doing right from the beginning. The fact that YouTube implemented shorts definitely helped me. So if you're looking for advice, if that's why you're here, utilize all of the features that YouTube currently has to offer. I'm not even utilizing all of them yet. I noticed that they give you the option to post photos now and like text posts and stuff like that. I haven't utilized any of that, but it's something I feel like I should, because usually with these platforms, they'll give your content more of a boost if you're using the newer features. I'm making this video not only as an update, but just as like giving suggestions to people that always wanted to be YouTubers, or if you're just getting started with YouTube and you haven't gotten thousands of subscribers yet, if you haven't gotten the type of success that you're looking for and you're like ready to give up, don't quit before the miracle happens, because it can happen and it will happen if you just keep on putting out content. That's why I'm doubling down right now. Now that I've seen some kind of success, I'm doubling down on everything that I was already doing. Just trying to be more consistent with it, more intentional with every video that I put out, trying to really think about the titles and the descriptions as well as the thumbnails. And I'm really investing in myself and in this channel, because I do work a full-time job. I don't have the amount of time that is necessary to make a successful YouTube channel. That's one thing that a lot of these new creators that are young had a huge advantage in, is that a lot of them still were like high school age teenagers that didn't have their own bills to pay. They were living at home, so they could afford to spend literally all of their free time. A lot of these people, some of them probably didn't even have any type of job, and they were just able to treat this like their full-time job from the start. And I'm not saying that to throw shots at anybody. I wish that I grew up in a time where I was able to see YouTubers making money, and that I was able to have that dream and say, wow, I'm going to take this seriously and actually do this right. And I'm going to sit down and make these videos and edit them. Although I did kind of have a full-time job right off the rip, I never really had a time from high school on where I wasn't working in some capacity. So I never really had that luxury. But either way, there were times in my life when definitely had more time on my hands than I do now, and had less responsibilities than I do now. And that's all I mean, is that it's very difficult to do this right when you have a full-time job and responsibility. So I'm going to make a recommendation for you. If you're in a situation now where you're making enough money to get by, you're not making enough money to just spend thousands and thousands of dollars a month to get somebody to manage your channel, because I know that's what some people will charge you. They'll charge you $3,000, $5,000 a month to film, edit, and to do everything for you. What I'm doing is, as much of the content I could just film myself, I'm filming myself with tripods and gimbals and whatever else. I have microphones that weren't crazy expensive. It was probably $200 for these Rodecaster mics, so you can get professional sounding audio. I got some LED lights on Amazon. I'm getting more of those because you need to have good lighting in order for your videos to look good. Just as far as keeping expenses down but still having a quality product, I use my iPhone to film the videos, and the quality is great. You don't need, if you have an Apple iPhone, then you've got a perfectly professional camera to shoot YouTube videos with. Just get a tripod and a gimbal so that it doesn't look like it's in a shaky hand, or like so your finger's not in front of the lens or something, you know. Get some good sound equipment. The video won't cost you anything extra if you have like an iPhone already. Get a tripod for like 25 bucks and a gimbal for like 25 bucks on Amazon. You could always upgrade those later, but just get something that works for now. Then once you get your footage, if you're not capable of editing, you can learn on your own, so it's completely free. Now I get not having the time, because putting out a vlog, it still takes time to edit. If you want to make really good videos with graphics and sounds and all that other stuff, it's going to take you weeks to get out a 10-minute video. Maybe a month to get out a 10-minute video, especially if you don't know what you're doing and you have to learn it. And then you're going to spend all that time, and maybe it's not even going to look as good as you want it to look. One thing you can do, and this is something that I'm experimenting with now to see how much it helps me, because I am confident in my editing abilities, it's just the amount of time that I have. I don't think I'll be able to get out the amount of content that I think I need to, as consistently as is required to have a professional YouTube channel. I've gone ahead and found freelance editors, negotiated pricing, and also for my thumbnails, I found freelancers and negotiated pricing with. I'm still going to edit my own shorts in a lot of cases, and I'm still going to edit my own vlogs. The things that I am going to get help with is, it's pretty ambitious to say every week I'm going to put out a long form video. Most big creators don't do that. But I think in order to get my name out there, that's what I have to do. I think I have to just produce more quality content than anybody else. So that's really my goal. Let's say I'm doing 4. It's going to cost me about $600 a month just to get the videos edited. And then in addition to that, another $120 to get the thumbnails done. So in total, $720. Now, if that's not in your budget, cut that in half. You could spend maybe $360 and get 2 videos out a month. If you can't afford that, well, maybe just spend $190 and do 1 great video every month. It's going to save you hours and hours of time. And when you're already working 40 hours a week and you have to cook and you have to do laundry, and hopefully you're going to the gym, and hopefully you have a social life, hopefully you have friends and family to spend time with, it's going to take you a month to put out each video anyway, and the chances of it being as good as some of these freelance editors that are able to do this for their full-time job and they don't charge an arm and a leg to even do it anyway, it's not that, the odds aren't that high. Like, I think for somebody who's trying to really take their channel seriously and they don't have the editing chops or they don't have the time, I can't recommend it enough. Get an editor. And if you want to see how my channel is going to look moving forward, now this is the first video edited by this professional editor, is going to be uploaded with a thumbnail made by a freelance thumbnail designer. That video is going to be posted sometime in the next couple of days. So hit the subscribe button, and I'm going to add it to the description of this vlog once it's out there, so you can see if you think it's worth it to pay an editor to do this, if it's better than what you could do on your own, and you're like, wow, I would like my video to look that professional. Well, maybe you'll look into the idea of getting a freelance editor to do some of that work for you. If you could even budget $200 a month, you could get a really good video done with a really good professional thumbnail, and then all you got to do is film yourself, which should cost you nothing. If you are consistent and you do good content, then that could change your life. Spending that $300 a month for a year or 2 or 3 years could really change your life. And that's what my goal is. If you want to see the road continue and get me to 1 million subscribers, definitely hit the subscribe button. Check back. I'm going to be giving updates. I'm going to be answering any questions. So if you have any questions you want answered, just leave it in the comments, and I'll be happy to make a follow-up. Thanks for watching.